Hey guys, so today I am going to be doing a review and demo on the new L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion Foundation. This is not a holy grail or total fail. This is truly a review and demo. My holy grail or total fails is first impression videos. And I've already used this a couple times, so I can't say it's a first impression when it's not. And also, the way I'm going to personally apply this is with my Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge and not with the applicator that they provide for us, because the first time I used this, I used the applicator provided and it just looked awful on my skin. So, then I started using my Miracle Complexion Sponge, and it was just so much better. So much better. So, let me just put up my hair, and we can get started. Sorry about the sweatshirt. I know it's a little wintry, and it's spring now, but, I'm just really cold, and it's the only sweatshirt I could really find that was actually mine. So, alright, so I have it in the shade C3, which is not my shade. I'm going to say that right now. But at the time that I bought this, there was only one store in my area that was selling it, and my shade was not available, and I just really wanted to try it, so I grabbed the next shade that I could, which was C3. I would be normally in a warm shade. I'm more warm than I am cool toned, so yeah. So if you don't know, which you probably know already, oh, what's in my eye? Oh. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's just a little circle, and then you open it up that way, and then you open it up once more that way, and then there's the cushion with the product in it. As you can see, a lot darker than me, so I'm going to have to blend down to my neck. But that's okay. This was, hold on. This was $16.99, which is expensive, especially since it only comes with 0.51 fluid ounces, and most liquid foundations like this one right here, the Maybelline Dewy and Smooth, are 1 ounce, and like this one is, and this one was, I think, closer to $10, and this one's closer to $20. So keep that in mind when purchasing. It's not exactly the best in price, like, whatsoever. I'm not going to use a primer today, but I did want to show you my skin so you can see how much it's covering. As you can see, I got a mini breakout down in the bottom and a bunch of redness. The only thing I'm going to conceal is my under eyes, because I did work a 16-hour shift last night, and you can't really blame me for wanting to cover them up. So I'm going to cover up my under eyes first, because I am using my Hard Candy Glamouflage Heavy Duty Concealer, just to really get in and hide my dark circles. And with this, you only need a really tiny bit. Mine is in the shade Fair, which is why I'm putting it on first, because even though I am really pale, Fair is actually too light for me. So next time I buy it, I am going to have to remember to get the next shade up. You really only need the littlest amount. And then, yeah, just do that. And then I'm going to take my beauty blender and just, well, not my beauty blender, my Miracle Complexion Sponge, and just blend that in. As you can see, that rocks. I would recommend this concealer to anybody. to be honest. My under eyes already look so much better. Ugh. Okay. So now we're going in with the foundation. And yeah. So again, this is what it looks like. All you really have to do is press down and product comes out. And then you just blend it. So I'm going in with this, like I said. I'm going to bounce it in a few times. I will say this though. Make sure that this is closed or else it will dry out. Yeah, you can definitely see that this is not my shade whatsoever. But you know what? It's okay. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Just make sure you're blending down the neck. And into the hairline. Lighting is so awkward. Maybe if I don't know. But honestly, I love this a lot. I will say this is like really easy for travel, and that's definitely a pro to it. But as you can see, it's really easy to apply. I look so tan right now, it's ridiculous. And I'm just trying to put it over the concealer a little bit, because like I said, the concealer is not my shade. I'm just really bad at picking out shades sometimes. Unless it has like a name. And like, I figured because I'm usually ivory in, you know, my foundation, which for most, not all, but most foundations is the lightest shade, I figured fair would be good for the under eyes, but no, just a little too light. Alright. So that's all I'm going to use. I'm just going to continue blending. Just because... Actually, I got a mirror. Let's see how I look. Okay. Blend up my nose a little bit since that creased. So I definitely will say this is a very dewy foundation. So I don't think a lot of oily skin gals would like it. And, yeah. It covered up my blemishes right here pretty well. It's not completely covered, but, you know, that's okay. As long as they're a little bit covered and so they don't look as bad, that's fine with me. And I keep having my nose crease. I'm just going to set my nose real quick. Give me 1 minute. I'm just going to use the setting powder in the e.l.f. contour kit. That is not the brush I wanted to use. Just to set my nose. Yeah, okay. So, like I said, definitely a good even coverage. and it's really good if you have dry skin. But I would not say that it's good for oily skin. And I know this lasts all day. Like I said, I've worn it before. I do actually really like this foundation, believe it or not. It's just really good. And yeah, I'm not really sure what else to say. The color range is a little bit lacking compared to like their regular True Match line, but there still is a lot of choices compared to other cushion foundations. Like I know Physicians Formula came out with one that I really want to try, but they only came out with 3 shades, light, light, medium, and medium. This one I think has like 20 shades at least, so there is a good chance you'll be able to find your match. I know I probably have a match there, but I just didn't want to wait. So, there you go. You okay? Hold on a second. I want to try to fix this lighting. Okay, that's better. Now you can actually see me. So yeah, like I said, it covers up a lot, and it does a really good job at hiding things. And I definitely like it. I don't really like the price, but hey, what can you do, right? So yeah, that's all I can really talk about. I'm not really sure what else to say. Almost $17, really expensive, has less product than that. Wide color range, lasts all day, really dewy. It does stay tacky for a little bit, but that's okay, because I normally go into my eyes next and then finish my face. So, yeah. I would definitely recommend this to anyone with dry skin. I think it looks really good. I find that it does not cling to my dry patches unless I'm like severely dried out that day and I haven't exfoliated in a couple weeks. Well, not a couple weeks, a couple days, because, well, I'm dry. But yeah. So, what do you guys think? I will leave a poll up here if you like this foundation. Please let me know. I would love to find out what you guys think about it, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!